Hey to everyone out there on YouTube, I'm back and dishing out my thoughts on Batman Forever for the PS1. Developed by Iguana Entertainment and published by Acclaim Entertainment, who are also responsible for the Super Nintendo and Sega Mega Drive versions of the game, this particular version also follows the plot of the film but differs drastically from those featured on the aforementioned systems. After picking your favourite member of the dynamic duo, you are then thrust into a game that replaces the often frustrating gameplay of the 16-bit versions with a more straightforward beat-em-up scenario that sees you either going solo against the bad guys or teaming up with a friend to take down the combined forces of Two-Face and the Riddler. As you travel through the various stages of the game, you'll find yourself acquiring various power-ups that can affect the gameplay in different ways. Many of the items you obtain will beneficially grant you the use of weapons like batarangs, grappling hooks and stun grenades, while others, such as Two-Face's coin, are a double-edged sword, in that depending on what side it lands on, either you or the enemies will shrink. In addition, you can perform an attack that wipes the screen clean of all enemies once you've filled the power bar below your health bar. Upon reaching the end of each stage, you'll be awarded various bonuses that can do things like double your damage or double your score, or even turn opponents into destructible holograms. Being that this is an arcade game, there are only a total of 3 buttons at your disposal. The L1 button allows your chosen hero to jump, while the triangle button delivers a kick, and the circle button lets you either punch or throw enemies, as well as utilize acquired items. The graphics on show here are a mixed bag. While the character sprites are in fact actors who have been digitized via motion capture a la the early Mortal Kombat games, the backgrounds vary between levels from colourful and wacky to bland and boring. Another big problem is pixelation that occurs whenever something, be it an object or a character, is too close to the bottom edge of the screen. The soundtrack, however, is done fairly well, including vocal samples from the Batman Forever movie, and the music is fittingly loud and clear like a good arcade port should be, although unfortunately the tunes tend to repeat themselves a lot throughout the game. On the whole, there's not a great deal we haven't seen before in any game from this genre. If you're a Batman fan or a fan of beat-em-up games, or even if you've played and disliked the Batman Forever games of the 16-bit consoles, then this just might prove a more enjoyable experience.